Hi, this is Shawnee again. It's 5:18 p.m. and it's on a Sunday. Yep, Sunday has hit again. Just a few more days till Christmas. Yay! And of course, after we leave Christmas, we enter into going towards the next week, towards the new year of 2014, a voting year. It seems the people do not know that voting and what that entitles one to. You have a right to write the U.S. president, the vice president, the first lady, their bodyguards. You can write anybody you want to in that White House because why? We pay for them. Literally. We are their employers. People forget that. We are the employers. You, as the American citizen, and I, as an American citizen, are very capable of calling the phone on the U.S. switchboard at the Capitol and ask to make an appointment to see the President of the United States. I'm not telling you you're going to get one. I'm just saying you are allowed to. Now, mind you, he gets thousands of phone calls a day. If you happen to win the lottery, he'll call. Or if you write, you get a form letter that says, he's kind of busy. Or if you write and he thinks he should probably answer it, he will. He has a secretary. He's got somebody following him around, a first aid, all the time. He will answer you. Why? Because he cares about his job. And I've cared about people. If you go to the top instead of to your manager, you go to the owner, you will get more bees with honey, whatever. I have literally written the president so many times that they probably know my birth name. When Ted Kennedy was alive, it got to the point his secretary knew who I was. I'm not kidding you. And I don't even live in Connecticut. Massachusetts. Nowhere along that coastline where it would matter. They even wondered. I lost faith in Washington Senate and the people I'd voted into Congress. So I decided I'll just complain somewhere else. I did. Did it work here in Washington? No, but at least I had a sounding board. And when he died, I was very sad. I am a Kennedy person to the max. Nobody can say anything bad to me about the Kennedys, and I'll just walk away. I just huge love for them. As for President Obama, yes, he made sure his aide took part in a question that I had about real estate and why homes are being taken and they sit for 2 years. And what it is, the banks decide. Of course, she didn't come out and say that, but basically, she was very articulate and explained how it works. President Barack Obama had asked her to do that, and then he left me a little message along with that through CNN. And at that time, he was on vacation at Knott's Berry Farm with his family. I was impressed with that just because if some annoying anybody bothers me on my vacation, it's not an emergency, I ignore them. He didn't, He has never ignored me when it comes to this real estate issue. I didn't qualify for this, this, or this. But you know what? He went to each place. He made sure that they wrote me a letter and made sure that they kept up with everything that I had asked about. I've got proof. I do have other people living here. Personally, I could give two rats' asses what anybody believes, and I'm not here to say much. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because being called crazy is something I'm not. Being called proactive is something I am. I don't believe in marching. I do not believe in protesting. It so far has done nothing. The reason why is because people forget who they are. They are employers. You are allowed to talk to the people that you vote in. Do you want to make a donation? Make a donation, but it's not required. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm sick of the insults. I'm sick of the holier-than-thou attitudes, the arrogance that goes behind it. And my writing's a little off because of drugs. That's what editors are for. And to comment, and I'm going to tell you this right now, to comment on the internet as fast as I'm going, you really don't think that people can't understand me? They do. They know where the periods go on the punctuation. They know the apostrophes. They know punctuation. They're just doing that to be goddamn ignorant. If I'm writing fast on the internet, on a comment, and somebody criticizes me for that, I laugh. And I do. It's small bits. No, I am not a Republican lover. Not all Republicans are assholes. Just some. And those that are, I bite. I have Republican friends. Again, I don't have to bite them. Why? Because they will discuss things with me. And why is because I come from a reputable background. Yes, I do. I could probably put so many feathers in my cap if I really wanted to, but this one feather I wanted. Just to let the people know that they are entitled to talk to the one person that they did vote into office. He may not have time for you, and the aides may send you a form letter, but at least they're acknowledging that you are there. So don't give up. As for me, I write all the time. They finally had to do something. I was driving them nuts. I know that. What do you think, Matt? Yeah. I wouldn't make this up in front of Matt. Matt's weird that way. Okay? Doesn't like lying. So do I feel like I have a personal or a very special thing with the president? Well, yeah, sorta. Not the way people would think. But politically, yes, I do. I don't believe in setting threats. I don't believe in marching. I do not believe in anything that is going to waste time and, again, play the role like Congress does and sits around, eats sandwiches, does nothing all day but argue. I want answers now. I'm not going to send it to Congress or the Senate because they sit on their ass. And then they close the whole place down for a week. You really think I'm going to deal with people like that? No. That's why protesting is far either above me or below me. I don't know. I just know that I go to the people who I need to talk to. I don't want a mess in the middle. I don't want the in-between man. I never have in any of my jobs. I never have. By the way, in my jobs, I'm really usually high up. So just because you think I'm completely insane, or because you want to believe something that isn't true, then worry about the punctuation. Just don't forget to punch yourself.